come on. We are here in Deerfield Beach at one of my favorite spots, Float 8. I've only done it once, but it was life-changing. Same plaza as Yoga Joint. Our friends at Yoga Joint. Hello, how you doing? Float 8. Here we go. What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Hello, how's it going, Troy? Good to see you. Welcome.
So I came here a while ago, heard about it through some friends, and was completely against everything here. Sitting in a tank, I get claustrophobic. Water in my ears I didn't like. Extremists don't like to sit still. Most of you guys that know me know that. And it was life-changing. It was good for the back, good for the mind, the body, the soul. I was able to sit still. I was in there for about 45 minutes. Couldn't believe how you floated. I didn't find out afterwards until I was in the Black Sea that all this salt makes you so buoyant. But there's a lot more going on in here than salt and floating, and Matt's gonna fill us in on that. Matt, give us some education on float.
Yeah, I would love to. So we have 4 float tanks here. Each tank is filled with 10 inches of a 30% Epsom salt solution. So that's about 1,000 to 1,200 pounds of salt that goes into each tank. We have over 300 functions in our body that require magnesium, and most of us are deficient. So that Epsom salt, the magnesium sulfate, has a ton of benefit aside just by soaking in it. But the main reason we use it is to help you float. We spend 20 to 30% of our energy in any given moment just fighting gravity. So by removing gravity's effects, you're getting that 20 to 30% energy boost for deeper healing to help you recover quicker from injuries or workouts, fight off illness, inflammation, disease. There's great science coming out on how it helps boost the immune system. Just like when you eat a big meal, you get tired. We have a finite amount of energy and it gets used for surface level needs like fighting gravity. So you're getting the access to that energy for your deeper needs. And then the other goal is removing external stimuli. So the rooms are built soundproof so you don't hear anything. You turn off the light, which is a button right next to you, super easy, totally in your control, but you turn that off so you don't see anything. And then the temperature is set to be your temperature, so once you settle in, you don't feel anything. And that lack of stimuli more or less induces a meditative state. So great for reducing stress and anxiety, increased focus, creativity. And then it being an environment of homeostasis for the body, you're dealing with minimal stressors, hormones come to balance, blood pressure normalizes, heart rate, breath rate lower, blood flow increases. So really great way to treat yourself.
And that's all right. I'm not big into meditation. I found my own way to meditate. I've learned that it's just when my head goes somewhere it's not supposed to go, I recognize it and I come back to being present. Being present is mindfulness, awareness. But when I was in here, I was able to forget about everything. The 45 minutes flew by like that. I popped up and it was over and I felt tremendous. I was recommended to come here by Dr. John, a podiatrist, I think up in Jupiter, comes into the Papa's all the time, and he said, you gotta go check this out. And I did fall in love. I stay busy, so I wanna come back. I've been at Santiso, the office, doing yoga. Yoga I've fallen in love with, but it's time to get back here in Float 8. What got you into float? You were in the music industry.
Yeah.
Your wife is a restaurant publicist.
Yes.
How did you start floating?
Between being in the music industry, I was producing concerts and music festivals, I was managing a band, touring around the country, just nonstop, lots of pressure. And I just found myself between that and life and family stuff happening in a unhealthy level of stress and anxiety. I wasn't sleeping well, I was having trouble focusing, I had a million things going on, and I wasn't getting any of it done to a level that I was satisfied with, and I was just growing more and more desperate and trying to meditate, but again, I didn't know how to meditate. I have a hard time sitting still, and I heard somebody say that the float tank was a powerful tool for calming the mind, which I was like, that's what I need. And at the time, there was a place up in Delray where I lived that had a tank, and it was right down the street from my house, so I figured I'd give it a go. My first time, I had a hard time staying in for the hour. It was bouncing off the walls. It was like all I could do just to stay in. But I was so, I guess desperate to get into a healthier mind state that I went back a week or so later, and the second one was better, but that third one for me, when I went back the third time, I just had this overwhelming feeling of this is the way I was supposed to feel. What I found was over time, you get some stress and anxiety, you get used to it, you get a little bit more, you get used to that. And for me, it got to the point where I was just kind of fried and wasn't functioning at the level I expected myself to, and it really helped me get back on top of things. I became more focused, and finding that cutting that time out of the day just made me so much more productive for the rest of the day. So yeah, like what you're saying, it's like hard to find the time, but it's, I find that when you do find the time, it makes the rest of your time so much more productive and focused.
It's imperative. I feel it's a good way to escape the world we live in.
Yeah.
By getting afloat. And your motto here is?
We provide a safe, clean, and serene environment for you to relax, recover, and reset so you can live a happier, healthier, more productive life.
Perfect. And you guys are here in Deerfield Beach. You opened up in Fort Lauderdale off 13th Street. We got Delray Beach coming soon.
We do. That's a EDBL exclusive there. We haven't really.
Oh, we haven't said that yet?
I haven't really publicly said it, but a lot of my friends know, and a lot of the customers know, the floaters that come through know.
Keep it on the hush. We don't have many followers, but they're coming.
Yeah, Delray, coming to you here soon.
Perfect. And I know it's $50 for your first float, $70 after that. You can get a package. You can get a membership. So check out Float 8. Where do they find you? Website, social media?
Float, the number 8, ION.com, like flotation.com with the 8 in the middle. And that's the same on all social media platforms and our website.
Perfect. Take care of yourself. Get out there, support other locals. Be mindful, be aware. Come to Float 8. Eat, drink, and be local. Yeah, man.
Yeah.